Alright, let's get some of this stuff going on before we start. How's everybody doing today? We need to go to here, send out the alert. We're gonna go here. There we go. I think my upstream is killing my downstream a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. So today is BB code day. So yesterday when I was talking about the program, I was kind of looking at well, let's run it here, and we'll kind of go over a brief overview of where we kind of left it. It was kind of a blur near the end of yesterday because it was getting a little late. But we had the get PvP data working. We had the list correctly doing the ratings and the values. And then we had the first to fourth, and then the brackets showing you who was in first and the top in the brackets. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use that code to export to the BB code that we use. Now I have got an example here. So this is I went through the BB code, the forum post, and just made a new forum and got all of these codes, all these little codes here. These are the color codes that in the official post, let me pull it up here. Season 2. Alright, so this is what the forum post for Season 2 looks like, right here. So here's the results, alright? So he's got the season number, and then he goes first, second, third, fourth place. So this is all one color, but then this is the first place just to stand out. And then a header for the top in each bracket, and then each bracket actually has its own color for it. So I had to go through and figure out what those colors were. The interesting part is this. So he actually he doesn't say what everybody got. In here he shows you how much they have here, right? So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't worry about this. Let him type that in himself. But we're at least gonna get this section done today. That's my goal, anyways. So we're gonna just start at the top, right? So let's close this. Get rid of this over here. We'll close this puppy, and actually we'll go over what I've managed to do in the brief time this morning while I was trying to decide on the best way to do this. The first one was the BB code. So not the command, BB code values. Alright, so I wrote a static class, and I can basically call different things from this class now. So we have, these are all the color codes that I've entered with their values. on the forum, yeah, second to third is, or to second to fourth is the same color. Doesn't really matter. I just left it in there just in case he decided that he wanted to. Let me turn that down a little bit. Oh Jesus. Why? No, come on. Where is it? Oh, it is there. Haha. I thought that I had my mic muted. It put in my camera again. Like, really? Good job. Good job. I just updated OBS, so I'm not used to seeing that. Anyways, okay, so where was I? Yes, so I know that second to fourth place is all the same color, but I left it in there just in case he decides to change it at a future time. Eventually we'll do like a configuration thing, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so, oh, the other stuff. So then we have the first to fourth text function. So we're basically going to call this, it's going to pull this string value and replace it with the values that you give it. And then it has a static function here that is get the bracket winner text, and it does the same thing. You pass in the bracket winner's name, the color that you want to use for it, and then the string, and which is their like iron, copper, whatever, that bracket. And it does the same thing, just replaces the string with all the values, and you're good to go, Bob's your uncle. So this is kind of the order that we're going to deal with stuff. So we're going to start off with the season number, go through the first to fourth, top and bracket, qualified, and then we're going to put the non-qualified, because if you remember, the forum post had the winners that had their values, but then it had unclaimed, and then he would type in how much was unclaimed deposited into the bracket. So let's start with the season number. Let us do a thing here like this. If I could actually type today, it would be really, really handy. Like this. Okay, so we want a text box, and we're going to do a label that is just season number. Okay. Width is going to be 75. No, doesn't have to be that big. Yeah, and then we'll add a margin to the side. We'll make it 10. Right, like that. Now, oh my god, this part, vertical alignment is center. Right. That looks really weird. Oh, I know why, because it's got padding on it. We don't need the padding anymore. Alright. Okay. So now we've got the binding. Now we have to do the binding. We want the UI properties. And we're going to add in, go down to the bottom of them. We want a string called int season. Sure. this is gonna be a string, right? Oops, Jesus, cannot type at all today. Do our normal thing. Value. Oh my! Would you stop with the name? Oh, let's not do that. All right, there we go. So there's our season. We need to put in a public get BB code command, get BB code, get set, and then we need to, now that we're done with these, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this, because it's getting kind of gaudy right now. Lots of stuff in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's our UI. We have to go down here and we have to initialize BB code command, and I want it. What? Oh, I can't call it that. Because it's a static function. Oh, I have commands in there. Let's get rid of it there anyways. Alright. Okay, public get BB code command. We'll just call it command like that, sure. Make it work, right? This is new. There we go. And we want to pass in our view model. Now, our view model, oops, has this. It's basically the command. All it does is call this function. So, season number is going to be pretty simple. We need to start off with the. Let's just start generating the actual string that's going to be visible. So, for that, I will need that again. And I'm just going to be referencing this. So, oops, maximize over here. Just so I can kind of go down the list here. So it goes, we're gonna just copy this to clipboard. So, clipboard text is equal to string empty. Alright. So what do we want to do? We have a clipboard text. And we're gonna add in and we're just gonna go like this. Oops. Season. PvP winners. Yep. Clipboard text, and then we have a first place, so we're gonna go get BB code. Oh my god. We want get colored text, and we want to go we want to do, actually we're gonna just do this in a loop, but we're going to do it like this. Place name. No. Let us do what we're doing in here. Nope, not here. In here. Retrieval ranking calculations. Alright, so when we do this, let's get rid of the actual calculations. Alright, so we are doing adding the ranks. Oh, I remember. I put it right into the get, didn't I? Retrieve the entries. Ranking data. No. Oh, placement properties. I should put this outside of. Yeah. This way it's a little easier to find it later. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. So, first through fourth place. So, so I can pull the first place will show me the... see, it's not giving me just the bracket or the name. Okay, well... trying to think of a fast way to, or an efficient way to actually loop through this stuff. I'm thinking doing this kind of a query in the loop, and we'll just pull them out as we go. So we would do something like for each PvP rankings, rank in PvP season list. So this is going to be it will be in order. So we have int skip is 0, int okay, so then what we're gonna do is no. We could just go through it like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we could do something like this. PvP season list, and then we'll grab it. So we got 4 int I equals 1, 0. Yeah, 1, 4 I plus 1. Alright. So we are going to skip, if skip is 0, we're just going to do take 1, else skip and take 1. Okay, so we're gonna go PvP rankings. Rank is going to be this, Okay, and then what we want to do is we go rank is PvP season list, take 1 first. Okay, and then otherwise we're gonna do this, and we're gonna skip a value and take 1. Alright, so then we're going to skip increases by 1 when we're done, and that will make this loop work. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to go clipboard, clipboard text, and we want to go like this now. So we have to go, I need a int position is 1. Okay. Alright, if position 1, you know what, we're just gonna do this. Switch, pause, case 1, int place string empty. Place is going to be first, break, case 2. Place is second, break, case 3. Place is fourth, break, case 4. You know what? This is why you don't do this early in the morning. Alright, equals fourth, break. Okay. So we are going to go place, and he does the squiggly, and then he does rank, player name. There we go. And then we're gonna go RM. Okay. So this is going to do that, and then we're gonna go both that. Okay. We're good. So that's going to add in those, right? Now, when I pull first in each bracket, I do this, right? See, I'm just thinking, I'm gonna have pretty much everything. I could technically just use a regex against the result that I get. So if I pulled ethereal placement value and split it, we'll remove the anything after the colon and trim it and get rid of the space, right? And then we will split the value by the minus sign, and we could do a single regex to just combine those two functions somehow, which will take some recollection and testing on regexer or something, but that might actually work. And I could technically use it for first to fourth place probably, but yeah, let's try this. So shoot, it is a lowercase. Yep, there we go. Regex. I want to match okay, wait a minute. If we're going to be pulling the value, there at one point it says no qualifiers, right? So I basically have to go, I need 2 lists. I'm just pulling up the thing here. If I have 2 lists of text, so one is going to be the unqualified. So we'll start with the top, and if it is no qualifiers, we add it to this unclaimed bracket list. Then we go to Obsidian, and if it has no claims, we stick it in there. As soon as we hit one, then it will start putting it, adding it to the clipboard for that, right? And then when we're done copper, we add all of the unclaimed bracket prizes. So we need a string unclaimed list, unclaimed text. Alright, so we want to do if the bracket has no qualifiers, add to unclaimed text, else add it to the clipboard text. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think it'll work, but I will be right back. I have to take off for 1 second. Yes, give me 1 moment. Alrighty, so we're doing this. So we are going to need this. Player name, bracket, and then it's going to be like 500, right? So we want our cheat sheet. So it's going to be a this and no. And then we want a this. It's any number of digits. Why does it not include the Okay, so we want to go like that. That'll work. Oh, it's 10 matches. It's matching. Okay, I need to exclude there we go. That'll work. Okay. Alright, so my pattern is going to be, and I think I have to do this for the pattern. So what we want to do is matches is equal to regex match, and I want ethereal placement pattern, right? So if I do this, we're just gonna do this. Okay, there's this, and we want to go so if matches and I want 1, correct? It is pulling 0, 1, 2. Okay, so the second will be 0, 1, 2 is going to be no qualifiers. Oh. Split. There we go. We'll do that. There we go. Okay, so this is the ethereal. We're going to go unclaimed text, and we're going to add get bracket value, get bracket name, bracket winner text. Okay, so we want this is going to be matches 2, and I want BB code code values. Ooh. Code values, and I want ethereal color. There we go. And the bracket is going to be ethereal. There we go. Else, we're going to go basically this, or yeah, I know, because I have to specify to add it in there. So clipboard text, and we're going to do this. There. Now we just got to do this. We got what? How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. So we're just going to do this 6 times. But we'll do this one first. and we're gonna use obsidian placement. And this is obsidian, obsidian, and we're gonna do this 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so ethereal, obsidian, gold placement, gold, gold. This has to be and then we have silver placement. Oh hey, I can just use this. That's right. Oops. Oh my god. Come on, don't do this to me. Gold, silver color code, silver, silver. Okay, so we want, the next one is iron placement, and we want iron color code. This is iron. Like this. Copper placement. Copper. Should be it. Okay, so then all we should have to do is clipboard, set text. Okay, so wait a minute. We did the places. Okay, then here we have to go clipboard, text, and we want to add in I need to add a color for the headers. So let's go do this. Color codes. Header colors. And we want a static string header color code. Like that, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. So red, and then we have a yeah, we won't do the other part. He can deal with that. All right. So we want to go like this now. Text with color will do. Yeah, okay, so I can use the text with color in there. Okay, so we can do get text with get colored text, and I want to do bracket prizes for first in each bracket, and we're going to do header color code. Let us go up here to our header, and we'll go get colored text, and I want header color code like that. So there's our header. We've got the bracket prizes one, and then we do here assemble the placed. No, we're just gonna go clipboard text, and we're gonna go get colored text, and I want to do unclaimed bracket prizes. That's what he's got written, and we're gonna make this a header color code, and then we're going to here I want to go like this, and I want the what are you doing? Get out of there. Cat's like bugging me now. We need to have a color code. Okay, and then I want color code like that. So in here we're gonna go color code is equal to first place color, color code is second place color, fourth place color. Alright, so that will do our color codes for each clipboard text. Now, when I do this, I don't want to put the RN stuff on all this stuff. I can't put it here. I want to have it on the return value. So we're going to go into this function, and we're going to return this plus RN. Like that. Okay. So then that's going to give us all that stuff properly. Okay. Okay, so then I want to do clipboard text, get colored text, and I want to pass in oh, I don't know. I just add unclaimed text, and we'll add the unclaimed text. That works. Okay. And then we clipboard set text to clipboard text, and we will go message box show summary copied to clipboard. Alright, so what we should get, I'm going to make a new one here, and we're going to run this, and then we're going to generate just some stuff. We'll do like 5 days. So we'll go to here. We'll get the data. We're going to type this as we're in season 3, we'll say, and we'll wait for this to populate all of its stuff. This is the part that takes the time. Hey Drocos, how's it going? We're getting there. We're getting there. That's nothing. Dusty, get out. Get out. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't bite my foot. Don't bite my foot. Come here. Come here. This is Dusty, everybody. If he's gonna cooperate. So this is Dusty. He's like a smaller version of Mr. Bigglesworth, Mr. Collins. Yeah, he was the stray. He was found clinging to the underside of a truck, and the people who found him had dogs, and they said they'd just eat him. So, all right, so we should at least see most of the stuff. Should be okay. So we're gonna export it. Nope. Oh, I didn't set the binding, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, so command is the binding of get BB code command. Oh, and this value, I have to set this value. Binding, oops, text is equal to binding season mode equals one way, and update source trigger is on property changed. So if I just do this now, okay, and I go like this, there we go, summary copy to clipboard. Alright, so if we go into our little notepad here and we paste, so this is what it gave me. So it's putting crappy stuff in for some reason. Like I see this and this. So where is the O coming from? That's what I want to know. So this is in the placement for the unclaimed one. So let's just go stop it at here. And we'll go like this. And we'll just pull this again. Yep. Ah. Alright, so that's why it's doing the weird stuff, right? So the no qualifiers is splitting it. So let's go back to our regex here. We're gonna have to fix this. So the other option, we know this one works. It's pulling the right values. We got the minus and oops, come on. Like this, right? So this part works. However, it's when it doesn't have certain values. Let's do this. Let's change it instead of testing if the match values. Let's see if ethereal placement contains this. So then we're not going to do this. We're going to go get colored text, and we're going to say no qualifiers and ethereal color code. Siri is going off when I'm talking. Alright, so if the placement contains no qualifiers, we're going to add a no qualifiers with the ethereal code. Otherwise, we're going to use the matches that we pulled, and it should be valid. Alright, so let's do, we have to change all these now. So this is now obsidian placement contains. I cannot type it all today. See? There we go. Then we're going to do this. Alright. And then this one is... Oops. Get colored text, no qualifiers. And then we go, this is silver color code. Iron placement contains. And then we do colored text. Oh my god, don't run. Yes, I know you're gonna error. That's the Willem scream. Alright, and then we do copper placement contains. That. Alright. Little bit of rewriting, but this is why you do testing. We'll start this. This is going to be 3, and we will just delete this. So I don't know if you've watched any of the other videos, but this is what I'm doing right now. What it's doing is going through these dates, the date range, and this is actually talking to the game company's public API, which is their logs, their database of logs, and every time somebody dies in PvP, in this case, or gets killed, they log it. And so we're going between the date ranges and pulling all of the kills in that day and creating a bracket out of it. So yeah. Alright, so let's see here. Sequence contains no elements. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a bigger area. Just 'cause. Oh yeah. That's fine. So this is WPF, Windows Presentation Foundation, and it is basically like Windows 10. When you see this, the style, this is called Metro, and WPF is basically Metro. It's what they built it on, and it has just C# underneath it, and there's different things that you have. So this main window, which is this is like XML code, and it is basically describing what the page is like in XML. So we've got a panel, which is a way of stacking things, laying things out. We can sell it like orientations and stuff. And you have like a text label, a text box, which is, this is different because you can assign a text to the text box, or sorry, a text block is where you can assign just text that looks like a label, but you can also do string formatting in a text block, whereas a label you can just assign text and it just displays the text. You can't do string formatting. I'm sure you could write a converter for it, but anyways, and then you can have like buttons in here. You have a list box, and this is what you spend majority of your time doing in WPF. These are called templates. So inside of a list box, it has a item template. So that's every entry in the list box is an item. And the data template inside here says, hey, when I'm displaying an item, this is how I want it to look. So each row, I can tell it I want it to look like this. So I have a stack panel that's horizontally, so it goes all the way across as you type things. And then I have a text box that contains the killer, text box that contains the victim, and then a text box that has the timestamp. And that's how it displays the stuff inside. So when we come back into here, you'll see what it looks like. So this is the kill list. So this is what the left hand side will look like. It doesn't have any margins or anything right now because I'm not really worried about how way the list box look right now. But the season list does have some formatting. Like we've got a stack panel that's vertical, so it stacks things on top of each other. And then the first item is a stack panel that goes out left to right. And inside that we have the player name and their bracket. And then it has the next one, because we're stacking vertically. The next stack panel is also a horizontal one that lists the rating, kills, and deaths. So it should have player name, bracket, rating, kills, deaths underneath is what this whole data template looks like. So yeah, it'll make more sense once this is done. Now this would normally not take this long to process because we have all this data potentially in our database. However, we cannot pull it because this tool's purpose is to get the data just in case we're missing some, like if the server crashes for some reason for like a week and we've lost like a week's worth of data. This will let me at the end of the season pull all of the data and rebuild the list to whatever standards, right? So now we have these listing properly. This is probably going to crash again. No, it worked. Alright, so it's got first, second, third, and fourth place. So now let's go into here and let's paste and see what it looks like. Already looks a lot better. This, I gotta fix that, but Vespers. Yeah. Header. Still got this in there. Unclaimed bracket. Okay, it didn't do first place. Let's go look at what copper does here. Oh. Alright, let's look at what this is here. Alright, so first place, the rank name is Vespers, the color code is that. So it's adding first place Vespers. Now what was it on? It was on the next one should be unclaimed. Alright, let's just run it again here. Yeah, no, so it's still doing that. Bracket for each place. This is not doing RN. Placing the color with the text. I wonder if there's something in here that's replacing the text because of what I have typed. Because this should look like this. So this did not actually dump it in. So copper first place it when I did the color code, it didn't put the RN at the end of it. So before I do oh, let's do this. I didn't put it on here. Right there. Alright. Now, this is going to be fun. I just want to do code. Let's just go A, B, C, B. And I want the color is A, the name is C, and the bracket is B. Just in case that's what's actually causing it. It shouldn't though, because I don't have anything else. No, because I don't have anything else with squiggly brackets, and that's the only thing it's going to match. Okay, anyways, let's give this another shot. See what it does. So we're going to delete this. A long time now. This is what it's supposed to look like when you paste it into the code. It's gonna hopefully look like this. I'll probably make a header one so that I can get the font size larger and stuff like that. Because right now I'm just doing colors. So maybe actually, yeah, I'll make a header size, and I will make a first place size, I guess. I don't know. Just because this one is bigger than this text, right? And then this is smaller and this is smaller. So these text sizes are increasingly bigger as they go up. So I'll make like maybe a first, second, third, fourth place. These look almost the same size, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use this tool this season because when the game company moved the server over on February 11th and they erased all of January's data and before, so I can't do this current season because we don't have that data on the database to do this check with. So there was a lot more PvPing going on in the first month. A lot of people do that and they just grind out for like a week or two and just sit there at a rank, and then they just try to keep it active. Then you have the people who they go really, really hard and then they log off. Like Deus Vault, who is in first right now, he what did he do? He was in gold, and then he hadn't played for 24 days or something, and we have rank decay in, and it actually dropped him down to silver. So every day you go, each bracket has a grace period, and once you've gone past that grace period, it will take that day extra and drop you down a certain amount. I think it's 5 points per day, and it just multiplies. So at 20 days, you're losing 100 points on your 20th day of not doing anything. So it'll drop you, and there's only 1,000 points between brackets. So the fact that he was gone for like 24 days, he was dropping quite a bit. 120, whatever, a lot of points. So and we had it turned off. We had decay turned off for a little while. Oh, here we go, getting there. There we go. Okay. So, oh, see, now we got an iron guy in there. Alright, so we'll go export, and we're going to paste this. See, now it's all on its own lines. It's still doing this. So, on the bracket prizes section, when I do first place and stuff like that, for some reason it's adding in this string. So instead of the player name, it's putting in an S. Let's go look at it. Let's take a look at it. So it's putting in the name, and instead of the name, it's doing a string. Alright. Alright, so here's the... Yeah. So it passed in S. Alright, so that is a problem with the regex for copper, for these here. Where's the one that doesn't have a space in it? That one right there. Let's fix that real quick. Alright, so here's copper. We are passing in this value. Let's go and see what this has. I don't really want to do that many days though. Christy is doing a Jane Austen movie marathon. Oh, why? Is she subjecting you to it? You have to watch it all? She's in the room with you, isn't she? Oh, so we're going to... We have Grandma's memorial on Wednesday? The 8th, whatever Wednesday is. Friday, sorry. So on Friday is her memorial here. And then... like 5:30 in the morning on the 20th, we're flying out to Ontario, and then the funeral is on the Saturday, I want to say, and then we fly back on Sunday at some point. So we'll be gone for 4 days. That'll be interesting. I'll have to send you a picture of the box. Dad had because we can't. Her plot's in Ontario, so we couldn't. You can't transport a body, so she had to get cremated here, and then Dad had some guy here who's a woodworker make a box for her ashes. So, all right, so let's see what this does here. Ah. So somehow this is not doing what I want right now. Okay, let's do this again. So what's this? So this is 7. That's fine. So this should break here. Right? Okay. Next one. Oops. It won't have anything there. What was it? It was copper and iron were the ones that were there. So here's silver, iron, copper. Alright. See? That did it too. Why? Oh, wow. That's That's crazy. Ah, no, that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out why, when I split this pattern. So this is the text that's given, right? So let's go and do this. So this is the text. See, that works. So the only... Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Oh, yeah, okay. See, now that's... Okay, so this... It's the regex. It's the regex that's screwed up. Let's go ahead and do this again here. So this pattern does not work. That's the same one? Yeah. Alright, so... I have to make it so that I have 5 match results. Name has the empty string, or like the minus sign, iron, the colon, and then the value. So I need to figure out why this is. I know that this. Okay, so that's everything, right? So a word, maybe that's why. Maybe it's I have to tell it that there's any number of characters and then a space in a regex. Where is regexer? This is what I'm using for my reference. So character classes. So I want a a character set. See, there's the word. Okay, so let's do like oops. See, that one works to get the value out. Nope. Oops. Oh. Hey, there we go. It's matching, let's try this one. Let's see if this will work. Alright. Let's see if this one works then. We'll go back to like here, and we're in season 3. I could have probably just put the random data in here to test this, but whatever. Just because this takes so long. Oh, do I dare? So horrible. Oh, Asti. They have a not safe for work chat in our Discord. And Asti is completely obsessed with posting the grossest, freakiest stuff in there. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this looks like. Nope! Oh, I gotta change the value. It's not the number anymore. It is, because I don't remember which one it is. It should be 0 is the name. So, really? So bracket is going to be the name, 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 name. Go. One more. Yeah, I do not. I would get in so much trouble if I put that on the stream. I get banned. You're going to jail. So we're setting up a Minecraft server right now, trying to get things working. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, the server is offline. So this here, oh look, we even got amazing updates going on here. Yes, I know. So this is the laptop that's running all the stuff that we use in our program, in Soda system, whatnot. Yeah. So this window down here, this is the Discord bot. And then up here, this is the retriever. So this is the one where if I go back to like 10 a.m. or is 11 his time? I think. Might be 9. Uh, 11. Come on. Nine, 10. Come on, where's 11? Wow, lots of people active today. Whole bunch of kills before 11 o'clock. People trying to get their points in. 45, 47. Alright, 52. Wow, look at all the kills going on. Alright, so here it should be coming in soon. Yeah, see, we're having some issues doing this. Don't know why. Don't know why it's doing that. It has something to do with the... I'm sure it has something to do with the API accessing the database at the same time. So, anyways. That's neither here nor there. Let's do this. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna go into code mode. And I want to preview. So this is what that looks like right now. Okay, so number one, this has to be the bracket name with no qualifiers. When we do a header, no. We'll just insert our own break line in there. Okay, we're just going to leave that open and we're going to use it as a reference. So the first step is we need to add a region. This is going to be section sizes. Alright, so we want a public static get title size. So we're going to pass in the title, and I want the size, so int size. So now the way that they do size in this is we don't need that anymore. Alright, let me find this again. Zenforo BB codes. Alright, so when you do a size, they go like this. So they have this text. So that's what we're working with. So basically, let's not do get title text. Yeah, get text. No, get size code. And what we're going to do is we're going to return size equals this and then size, right? So we want to increase or insert the size here, and we want the title here. All right. Oop, string. All right. So there's our size code. Now we want to do. Let's just add it here. Like that. And then I want to go public static string breaker break line return like that. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever seen this before. What? There. Alright. So in C#, this is called an inline function. So basically I can get this value and it's going to return this, right? So what happens is I can go like this now. I can go, since it's a static and I'm using the class, in between here where I do this, I can go clipboard text break line like this, and then it will just pull that value right into it, right? So I want one there. Do I want one anywhere else? I need one for the prizes for each group section, so I need to go here, break line. I need one there. Now this here, I want to go get, oh my god, get size code, and we're going to pass in all of that, and I want it to be, we'll make it 5, right? Like that. Okay. So there's the first one. So then I want get size code, pass in that text value, and we're going to choose 5 for that one because that's a header. Okay, so what we need to do is we'll do that one here too. I'm just thinking ahead to the 1st to 4th place right now, and this is gonna be 5. Okay, so in here where am I? Right here. So this is where we're adding in this part. Now on the actual post, this is like size 4, 3, 2, and 1. So what I want to do is, if I want this to be 4, I can go like this. Size is equal to, we'll say 4. Okay, and then I'm going to go size is equal to 3. Size is equal to 2. And size is equal to 1. Alright, so then we're going to go like this. Get size code for all of that at size. Okay, Now, that should work. Okay, so now we're going to deal with the no qualifiers. So we need the no qualifiers. And not to say no qualifier, we need to say, so for ethereal bracket. Let's actually look at what he puts. He goes like this, right? X gold. Alright. So basically we're gonna just copy this. No, we're not. Just like that. Alright. Obsidian. Gold. Silver. This is iron. And copper. Alright. He has a break line in here too. And then so he goes like title, the big ones, all the way down to size 1. And it's like he's got one break line in there. So we're gonna insert one here. This is after we do this. And then brackets for each has the one after that. And then he goes, before he does a break line. Okay, no, before here I have to put this in here. Oh, it's already got one. Okay. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's see what this looks like. We'll delete this. And we'll go into our BB code editor. Let's start this thing. Let's just do a big one. Alright. Yep. I gotta go over to the ski hill soon. We have drag races going on tonight at 5. So I was there till about 11:30 last night. Went through all of the registrations, did the spreadsheets with how many. We had like all the people's names with unique bib numbers they need. So in case a person has like, they signed up for them and their friend, so they have 2 entries in King of the Hill, for example. Then we assigned one number to rider 1 and the other one to rider 2. So whoever their friend is. And then we took the bibs, which are basically over a shirt thing, put their name on it and hung it up, and we did that for everybody. And there was something like, I don't know, probably close to 70. No, well, there's 125 entries in total, and some of them were duplicates, so like a guy running in multiple brackets, right? So I would say there's at least 70 to 80 people coming tonight, and it's cold. It's minus 32 right now, something like that, and there's wind, so it's like minus 40 already. It's minus 36, something like that. It's cold today. It was supposed to be minus 18 at the beginning of the week. That's what they said, but can't win them all. Yep. Oh, no, not 96. Well, maybe you guys, yeah. Ours was 1936. It was like beat up by 12 and a half degrees lower since 1936. We beat the record. There we go. Populating. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it was really cold. It's been a very cold winter. More options. Alright, and we preview. So this is what it looks like. So now, I don't really like that. Number one, it's broke. Aww. Alright, so size code ain't gonna work. Is that the one that it's doing? Size is that. It's the ethereal, the first place. Bracket prizes. Okay, so it's when it does this. Oh, shit. Why is it doing this? Okay, stop it. It's not this part, it's this part. Okay, so when we do this, this is what's breaking it. So, string, no, I'm gonna make one up here. We're gonna go, string, title text is a string empty. Alright, so we're gonna just reuse this. So we're gonna go, title text is this, and I want title text, right? And then we're gonna go here is equal to this. It doesn't like the passing the function in, so we have to do it this way. We generate the string first, and then we do the title part. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to change this a little bit because I don't think it's big enough. The text is pretty small, like that's small. So let's go up to like 7. So we're gonna start this at 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, sorry. The base one first is 5, this one's 4, this one's 3, this one's 2. Alright, so then this, we're gonna make this size 7. 7, and the top one. Size 7. Oh, I gotta do this here. Forgot one. like that. Alright. What? What is your problem? Oh my goodness, really? You suck. Alright. We'll try this one out. This will be the last one. After this, I am done. I'm going to go away. Alright, so we need to come out of here. Go into editor. Alright, you have a good one. We'll see you later, man. So, when this is done, it shouldn't have the function string anymore because we're not passing a function into it, and it was just having some issues with that. It was literally like translating the function into a string. So we are going to yeah, I'm sure that we could, like, if we pass in a string that contains a function, execute the function first, but we'll just do it this way. Takes so long. Come on, 28th. Yeah, probably about in 8 minutes. It'll be 2 o'clock then. I'll head out to the hill. And let's get this ready because we're almost there. I'm going to disable this button when it's doing it. There we go. Export. Paste. Nope, it's still doing it. Why? Oh, that's the break line. Oh. Yeah, okay. It's not the function that was doing it. It was this. Fine. Okay, I don't really want to do a whole thing again, so we'll just do a couple weeks. Might as well. Might as well. It's not like we got anything better to do, right? Sit here and wait. Stay a while and listen. Alright, so we have a hopefully final run going on here. So yes, it was returning, since the function was returning a string, but it was actually an inline function, it was literally translating the return value as a function, and it was naming it func string. So yeah, it's really good. Looks like this. Oops, come on, get over there. Looks like this, system func 1. So this is actually supposed to be this. Right? It's supposed to look like that. So hopefully this is what we get. Whenever this is done. And yesterday's video was amazing. I'm just gonna leave the copyright claims on it. Apparently I did a search for royalty-free music, which is what I'm listening to right now, and a whole bunch of results came up, and one of them I just played it. This wasn't royalty-free. It was just a collection, and they tagged it as royalty-free or something. I don't know why it came up, but yeah, that was very annoying. So now there's 13 songs on the copyright claim for part 3, and I'm just gonna leave it on there. They can take the money from it. I can't even monetize it, so if they're gonna monetize it, good on ya. You'll get some free money from it. You learned your lesson. Make a mistake, learn your lessons, right? We'll get it. We'll get it next time. I can't monetize videos anyway, so if someone wants to get money off of my videos when I'm not monetized, go for it. But there's chat again. There we are. There's chat. Oh, 27th. 28th. It's getting there. 3 more days to do it. First. Second. This actually goes a lot faster, like it processes fast. It's just I have a delay when I can actually request things from the server, so yeah. Alright, analyzing. There we go. Export. Alright, let's see if it looks like this. Look at that, hey? That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so now, let's close this. We don't need that anymore. Let's go into our post. We'll paste that in, and we'll go more options. And we will preview. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so it's not putting the season number in, but we'll fix that. It works now. We're gonna go up to our season. Main view model season. Did I not bind it? I thought I bound it to the... Yeah. I shouldn't have to do 2A. Yeah. Setting the value. Alright, whatever. We'll just do a few here. Just make sure that it's going to put in the values here. I don't think, I'll disable it while that's done, as well as, maybe I'll use the can execute thing and make it so that only when this value has something entered, then we will change it. So Kia, go lie down. No, go lie down. Yeah, there we go. It's in there. Season 3 PvP winners. Yeah. So it works. I guess the only thing left is to make sure, because I know he has like the bracket under here. I'll add that in after. I think that's about enough for the day though. I mean, we got the majority of the code. It's just a little bit of refinement. The biggest thing was, and that was the regex, really. It's not that complicated to do this, so. Yeah. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's see here. How does he have that? What's he do? Oh, he doesn't have it. He puts claimed at the end. I don't have to put that in there. That's good. We're done. Cause he can do the formatting and everything else. This is just taking out all the hard work for him. So we're gonna build this puppy. Folder, debug, here, PvP season total tool 1.1, we'll go like this, and where's hems? Okay, export button works. You just have to do the centering, etc. Centering, enter in gold values for the top in brackets, not claimed, etc. But all the color codes work. And we will do here. Don't know why ethereal is showing up in there though. Ethereal. Yeah, that's when you say ethereal, the phone ethereal. Ethereal. Thinks I'm Mike Tyson. Ethereal. Like, it thinks I'm Mike Tyson. Hey Theory. Yeah, go away. Anyways. The fun stuff. I just recently turned that on. Cause, you know, privacy. Pff, what's that? Anyways. Alright, so we are done with the stream tonight. And we are going to probably go to the hill and spend the rest of the night there. So, probably be there until well after supper. If you guys have any questions or you have an idea for a little project that we could use to test, as long as it's not school homework, I will contemplate making this available probably at the end of the season, something like that. We'll see if I do or not. Yeah, or I will mess with some of the values and then make a public version for you guys so that you can just play around with some of the codes. Anyways, if you want anything in particular, have any suggestions on, you know, projects and all like that, just leave a comment down below. And don't forget, like, subscribe on YouTube, and do the follow thing on Twitch. I need more followers on Twitch so that I can get affiliate, so that when I do stream live like this, that people will send me money because I'm poor. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, do make sure that you leave comments and tell your friends. And I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys are learning as much as I am. And we will see you guys later.